Trump, the peacemaker or pretender? Gaza is burning, Iran is rising, Africa is bleeding, and yet one man is being called the bringer of peace. Not Biden, not the UN. It's Donald J. Trump. Today we reveal the shocking details behind Trump's global peace campaign and ask the question the world is afraid to answer. Is Trump a true peacekeeper or a master manipulator? This is Mr. Bravo and you are watching Global Affairs Tonight. Trump in Gaza and Iran. After 12 days of horror in Gaza, where over 52,000 Palestinians were killed and Israeli cities came under Iranian missile fire, the world backed for peace. Biden hesitated, Trump acted. From behind closed doors, Trump pushed through a Qatar-backed ceasefire. No missiles, no warplanes for the first time in 2 weeks. Silence. But the peace come at a price. Trump refused to fully back Israel. He called Gaza's crisis a moral disaster, and that earns him fury in Tel Aviv and praises in Tehran. Critics says it's just optics for the Nobel Prize. Supporters called it Trump-Abraham Accord 2.0. One thing is certain. He stopped the bombs but not the bitterness. South Asia Kashmir truce. May 2025, Kashmir once again become the flashpoint between the two nuclear rivals, India and Pakistan. After explosive border clashes, Trump team broked a cold truce. Pakistan praised him, India ignored him. But the shelling stopped. Trump has offered to personally mediate Kashmir, a move bold, risky and historic. Europe, the Ukraine ceasefire. In March, Trump called Putin directly. What followed? A 30-day ceasefire protecting Ukraine's energy infrastructure. NATO Secretary General praised it. Zelensky office said it saved lives. And now, plans are underway for a Trump-broked Geneva summit. Could Trump be the one to end the Ukraine war, or he is playing both sides for a place in the history? Africa, the Congo deal. In Africa, Trump did what the United Nations failed to do in 3 decades. He brought Rwanda and the Democratic Republic of Congo to the table. The result, a signed ceasefire, demobilization, trade corridors, and a bold US commitment to monitor peace. But not everyone signed. The M23 rebels are still active, and some say this is more about novel politics than African peace. Still, the millions living in fear, Trump may have given them something rare hope. Nobel Peace Prize push. Congressman Buddy Carter, after Pakistan's parliament, African leaders, they have all nominated Trump for 2026 Nobel Peace Prize. His records: Gaza-Iran ceasefire, Rwanda DRC peace, India-Pakistan truce, Ukraine-Russia de-escalation, and that to the Abraham Accord and Serbia-Kosovo. And Trump's call himself the most effective peacemaker of the 21st century. Critics review, but peace has a price, and critics are not staying silent. Middle East eye. Trump brought quiet but ignored justice. Washington Post. Photo op diplomacy won't last. Israeli officials. Trump sold out our defense for the headlines. In Gaza, some see him as a liberator. In Tel Aviv, as a traitor. In Europe, as a wild card. But in Oslo, Norway, he is on the Nobel short list. He is loud, he is decisive, he is unpredictable. But as the world edges towards fire, Trump is claiming the role of firefighter. Is this peace, real peace, or it is just theater before the election curtain falls? Gaza, Congo, Kashmir, Kiev. The wars are real and the deals are signed. and the Nobel Committee is watching. This is Mr. Babu. This is Global Affairs Tonight, and this is the world trying to choose between the peace and the power. That's wrap up tonight's top geopolitical bulletin. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and stay informed with the Global Affairs Tonight. Until next time, stay engaged, stay tuned, and stay awake. Good night.